Hello everyone, this is Latasha Blanton from the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism. And you're going to have the opportunity to travel with Phil Scott to
sunny South Africa. You guys are going to have the opportunity to come to Johannesburg, and you guys are going to be coming to Durban. And we're going to set it up perfectly. It's going to be like a luxury experience for you guys. At the same time, you're going to be getting some culture. And of course, you're going to get an opportunity to talk to Phil, hang out with Phil, and get his views on Africa and South Africa.
You're also going to get an opportunity to explore the lifestyles here that are available in South Africa. And we're going to do all that for you in an amazing 10 days. We do hope that you go to the website and book, because we do look forward to seeing you here.
Absolutely. Our website is therealsouthafrica.com. Go there, scroll down. You'll see a picture of Phil, and just go ahead and book there. So we'll see you here in what we like to call sunny South Africa.
So by now you all have heard a lot about what's going on with the migrant situation here in the United States of America, and specifically with that of Texas, ran by Governor Greg Abbott. Now, since April of 2022, he has said, you know what, if y'all come up in here, y'all gonna get up out of here, whether it's by train, plane, or bus. And so that's what he's been doing. He said, I'm going to send y'all to the Democratic ran states or cities, because the Democrats are the ones that's championing for the open borders. And we here in Texas are not championing for that. And so enter into the chat that of Mayor Eric Adams of New York City, where he says it's just plain old mean-spirited of the governor there in Texas to be doing what he's doing. And in fact, he went on Good Morning America and said this: we reached out and tried to coordinate with just the mean-spiritedness of this governor, who has his intentionality of just placing people on buses, compelling them to leave the city. That is why we are taking legal action. When you look at what he's doing, history is going to really reflect how much he has devastated the lives of people. And it's like, what people are you talking about? Who's devastated here? Are you talking about the migrants? Or are you talking about the people who already live here? And so when I hear him accuse Greg Abbott of being mean-spirited, I'm like, why is he mean-spirited? Because he doesn't want to pay for something that he didn't want originally? Now that, you know, in New York City, Eric Adams and everybody else, your budget is overblown because your party, the Democrats, have championed for open borders. Let everybody come in here. And now that you got to foot the bills, now you calling people mean-spirited? No, I think that's called being financially savvy, if you ask me. Well, Greg Abbott went on to challenge that of Eric Adams by saying this: it's clear that Mayor Adams knows nothing about the Commerce Clause of the U.S. Constitution or about the constitutional right to travel that has been recognized by the U.S. Supreme Court. And so he's saying, hey, you need to get into the Constitution and learn of what it is that I'm doing and realize that I'm within my rights to do that. And so then Eric Adams went on to say this: listen, this is a country of immigrants. The difference between what we did with Ukrainian citizens and other immigrants who have made their way here to this great country is we allowed them to work. This is so anti-American that we're telling thousands of people you must come to a country and you can't provide for your children and families. That's not how we are as a country. And that is what it is at the heart of the issue. And it's like, yeah, that is how we are as a country, because there's a lot of people who are American citizens that are unemployed. They can't work for whatever reason, whether they can't find the job, whether they are a felon and they can't work in certain industries, or what have you. So it's like, do you just have a bleeding heart for the migrants, Eric Adams? Because you sure forgot about black people who benefit, and I'm saying that being facetious, obviously, from a 5.2, from what they're saying, unemployment rate. But of course we know it's higher because there's some people who just don't report that they're unemployed. Maybe they have fell out of the workforce and they're doing something on their own or whatever. So we know it's actually higher, but it's higher than everybody else. And so you're crying about the migrants, but not black people? When I know there in New York City, it was a lot of black people that got, Eric Adams, the position that he has, but he going all on TV talking about how mean Greg Abbott is. I don't think he's mean at all. Listen, I have my issues with Greg Abbott, but I think he's just being smart. It's like, I'm going to use the money for Texas to deal with issues of Texas, not for people who are coming into Texas and they want to, plant roots and all that other stuff. Because we know, like in Chicago and New York, they're spending a copious amount of money housing the migrants, giving them money, and, Ukrainians and other people there benefiting from Social Security and all that other stuff. There's people who've been paying into Social Security. They can't get Social Security yet. There's a lot of people who may need it. Maybe they have a disability claim or something and they get denied repeatedly, but yet people are coming over here who did not pay into any system. They're benefiting from that. And Adams have a problem with what Greg Abbott is doing. Surely this is a joke, but unfortunately we know it's not a joke. We know that Eric Adams is dead serious, but to say that it's mean, no, what's mean is American citizens sleeping on the street. That's mean. What's also mean is not only are they sleeping on the street, but they're sleeping on the street with the knowledge that their mayor is taking care of people who don't even live here. That's mean. That's mean as people who are trying to figure out how to put food on the table. When I say people, I mean citizens, and gas in the car and, a roof over their head. As they're figuring out how to do that, they know that you're taking care of people who shouldn't be here. That's mean. So anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think of Eric Adams calling Greg Abbott mean for saying, nah, they can't stay here. We're not using Texas money to take care of people who are coming from other countries. So in the meantime, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube.